Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Marina Mabrey, in the last, 6 months? Was it July of last year? So what are we, like 7 months? She has requested a trade twice in 7 months. Marina Mabrey has requested a trade from the Connecticut Sun. The Fam's Marcus Crenshaw told ESPN Wednesday Mabrey averaged 14.4 points, 4.1 assists per game last season across stints with the Chicago Sky and Sun, who she was traded to midseason. I have no idea where she can go. And I mean that. I'm looking at cap space. I'm looking at like teams. I have no idea who can afford Marina Mabrey. She is on a near max 200k. The New York Liberty, they can afford Marina Mabrey. In fairness, they can afford Marina Mabrey. They were trying to get Natasha Cloud. So, like, they tried to get Natasha Cloud to basically run the point for them. I think the Liberty are in with a shout, but, like, the Sun rejected a trade. The Sun rejected a trade for, for Tash Cloud. Because the Sun are clearly trying to still win. But now Marina Mabrey's requested a trade. Like, if I'm the Liberty, she's your bench option. She can play a little bit of the one, not much of the one, but Sabrina's your one. You don't have a backup point guard really if you're the Liberty. You're gonna have to give up 7 for Marina Mabrey. And that's what it probably costs for Mabrey. You give up 7 for her. You still have the contract. Like, you have the contract and you have space to maybe sign a backup PG on the minimum. Like, I don't know who will come over on the minimum, but it's that type of deal. The Minnesota Lynx. Ooh, do they have the cap? They're looking for Emma Mason, man. They don't really have the cap room without trading Natisha Heidemann, who they just signed. And I don't know if they're able to do that. The Vegas Aces do not have the cap room. Seattle Storm. The Storm could be interesting. I don't know what they have to give up. But they do have the cap room. Do they just say, you know what? We're going to bite the bullet. We're not... Jordan Horson's going to develop. It's not here that she's going to develop. But, yeah, like... I don't know. The Fever, obviously not. Like, literally, the only chance of the Fever getting Marina Mabrey is if they make a trade and it's like Katie Lou and Lexi. Katie Lou, Lexi, and 19. And your 2026 first. For Marina Mabrey. Who do the Sun even have still on their roster? Genuinely, who do they have? Because you're going to have to take on a minimum deal. For just Marina Mabrey. Heck, for just Marina Mabrey. So it frees up space for minimum deal, I guess. Because of like the little bit less that Katie Lou's making, I guess. Like, you would have to do... like, that is... That... The Mercury... Do the Mercury have the cap space to get Marina Mabrey? They don't have the assets to do it. The Atlanta Dream just signed Holly Winterburn. I wonder what she's coming over on. Probably a minimum. I don't know. With the Mystics, no. The Sky... will the Sky... Like, the Sky probably... Honestly, if they have the cap room... I don't know if they do. If they have the cap room, they could literally get Marina Mabrey by just giving them their pick swap back. Like, they have a pick swap... Or by giving them their pick back, basically. I think the Sky are in a pick swap, or the Mercury in a pick swap with the Sun, and it allows the Sun to tank. Just give them their pick swap back, I guess. So you still get the Mercury pick. Like, that's probably what it would cost for Mabrey, like just the Mercury pick back and to trade a center down in the first place. But the Sky aren't going to do that. The Dallas Wings, does she go back? Should she go back to Dallas? I actually think possibly if Dallas have... Oh, no, they're paying Dejanay a max. Like, they don't have... They're paying Tiara McCowan a max. It would probably... you'd have to give up Tiara McCowan, I guess. Tiara McCowan and a 20... And, like, 2 seconds or something. It's not the worst. And the Sparks... I don't know. The Sparks... I don't think the Sparks have any assets now after the Plum trade. But I have no idea where she could go. I actually have absolutely no idea. Like, has anyone Championship, the lottery, expectations, Luda. She literally requested a trade and got to Connecticut. Every player should do this for Connecticut for a new ownership group. Being part of this team like this that is so disciplined with a championship mindset, I haven't been a part of that yet. Tina Charles, 20 field goals a game like it's 2016 incoming. Connecticut shouldn't write about those players. They work too hard and were too successfully treated so horribly. Yep, but that is the you know, unfortunate truth with the Sun Tribe. They do not give a damn. They do not give a damn. Second trade request within a year. Like, yep. If the contract wasn't so hefty, I'd tell the Sky to make a call. The Sky would have to, basically, for the Sky to get her, they would have to be okay with Dana Evans running the backup point guard off the bench. And it would have to be some sort of a trade where it's like, we'll give you Mariah Jefferson back. It's going to just undo the trade, basically. That's literally what it's going to have to be. But, like, you've got their pick this year. It's basically like you're going to have to give them Mariah Jefferson back. You can probably do that straight up, to be honest. I think that works under the salary cap. Mariah Jefferson for Marina Mabrey, and you give them their pick swap back. So that's basically what you'd have to do. And so basically, you've got Rachel Banham and this year's first round pick for the Sun. Which, is that gone back to the Sun? No. Has it? I don't think it has. No, the Sky still have pick 10. Like, they basically, the Sun, it basically meant that the Sun gave up pick number 10 and Rachel Banham for a half a season of Marina Mabrey. Which is the best, that might be actually the best return they can get from Marina Mabrey. Like, it actually might be. And I will say this, I'll say this, like, with, when it comes to the Sky, if the Sky this year have Sloot, Mabrey, Onyewere, Reese, Cardoso, with a bench with Elizabeth Williams, Beck Allen, freaking Dana Evans is still okay, Kia Nurse, that's not a bad team. That's really not a bad team. They're deep. But, yeah, like, do the Valkyries have assets? Can the Valkyries trade? In the Valkyries trade? I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible for the Valkyries to get her. The problem is, again, the freaking Valkyries, they're going to have to give up something for this. So if the Valkyries are trying to tank, I think what the Valkyries are doing is smart, just getting all the international players. Like, they've got Stallone, they've got Linskins, and they can sign someone else as well. Like, they're just signing all the international players. Like, I'm shocked Holly Winterburn went to the Dream with that, like, coming off the bench. So, yeah, it's an all-around mad situation for Marina Mabrey and for the Connecticut Sun, but I can't say I'm surprised, and I can't say anyone should be surprised. It's a fairly obvious one that players were going to look to get as far away from the Connecticut Sun as possible. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that Marina Mabrey should go to the Fever? Do you guys think they should make that trade? They should make the Katie Lou and Lexi Hull for Marina Mabrey trade. I don't. I'm going to be honest here. I don't. I think the team doesn't need more offense. And Marina Mabrey is not going to be happy playing limited minutes off the bench. The team does not need more offense. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.